In this video, I'm going to tell you what a mode is in a very easy to understand way. I'm also going to give you a method to practice them and get used to their unique sound. The most commonly used modes are the modes of the major scale. Let's use G major as an example. In G major we have G, A, B, C, D, E and F sharp. And then it's back to G. That sounds like this. So playing from G through to G is the major scale, but it's also the first mode of the major scale, which is called Ionian. If you ever hear anyone calling the major scale Ionian, then you have permission to label them as pretentious. If we start on the second note, which is A, and then play the same notes but go one further, so we end on A, then you have the second mode. This is called Dorian. Oh yeah, by the way, they all have weird Greek names which have no logic and are hard to remember, but I'm going to give you something to help with that later on. If we start on B and play all the same notes through to the next B, we get the third mode, which is called Phrygian. Starting on the fourth note, C, and playing through to the next C, we get the fourth mode, Lydian. Then we get Mixolydan as the fifth mode. Aeolian is the sixth mode. This one is the same as natural minor. And finally, Locrian is the seventh mode. Basically, a mode is a scale that starts on a note other than the root. Whilst you're trying to learn the mode names, you can use this handy acronym. I don't particularly like modes a lot. When you play each of these modes in isolation, then you begin to hear that each one has a unique sound. You can do this by recording a chord or a note and then playing the mode over it. You can do this with a loop pedal, you can do it in the DAW, or you can even just use the voice recorder on your phone. You can also practice improvising with this method. So here is A Dorian over the note A. So you can hear that has a very unique sound. It doesn't sound like a major scale, it sounds like Dorian. Once you're used to the sound of each mode, you can create a bass line from the tonality that you desire. Kind of in the same way an artist would choose a palette of paints to create a certain mood, you can choose a mode to achieve a certain musical mood. So stay tuned for another video on modes coming next week. This one's going to have one large exercise that will help you memorize all the modes. If you found this video useful, please consider subscribing and now check out one of these videos.